welcome to Live Interactive English. My name is Winnie.
And I'm Matt.
And today we have a very interesting topic. I say interesting because we're talking about a pop star, Olivia Rodrigo. But Matt, are you a big pop fan?
I like some pop music, and of course you always hear pop music everywhere, but it's not really what I listen to when I go home.
It's not your go-to.
It's not, well, yeah, it's not my go-to.
Yeah, me too. Because I honestly didn't really know who Olivia Rodrigo was until...
No, I don't, I'm not familiar with Olivia Rodrigo because, well, I'm just too old, I think. So, of course, I was very familiar with all of the pop stars when I was, in my 20s or younger. I knew all the big names and most of their songs just because you'd see and hear it all around you all the time. But these days, I think I'm out of touch. I'm getting too old and I no longer know who the big pop stars are.
I, on the other hand, it's just a matter of preference. I don't typically gravitate towards pop music, but like you said, some music you just can't help but hear it because they become so popular. They're used in TV, movies, commercials, and you kind of can't escape it because they're just so popular. Hence pop music.
Right, popular music. Yeah, often with these kinds of articles, I might not be familiar with the name, but then I hear the song and I go, oh yeah, I know that song.
You didn't know you knew it.
I didn't know that I knew the pop star.
Okay, well, I guess today we are going to be learning about Olivia Rodrigo just like you folks. In today's article, Olivia Rodrigo, a star with a big heart, part 1.
Every day is an opportunity to learn more about who you are, says singer-songwriter Olivia Rodrigo. Though these words of wisdom apply to us all, they're especially true for the 22-year-old star who rose to almost instant musical fame in 2021. Making it big at such a young age was a shock to the artist. However, it also gave her a chance to tell stories that explore who she is and resonate with people around the world. Born and raised in California, Rodrigo started acting as a child. She appeared in Disney shows like Bizaardvark and High School Musical, the series.
Today, we are talking about Olivia Rodrigo, a star with a big heart, part 1. And it'll actually be a lesson for both of us because we're not really familiar with her.
That's right. Okay, let's get into our article. Every day is an opportunity to learn more about who you are, says singer-songwriter Olivia Rodrigo.
I would have to say I agree too.
Yeah, every day you learn a little bit more and more. Just discover what kind of person you really are.
Your likes or your dislikes, more importantly. Though these words of wisdom apply to us all, they're especially true for the 22-year-old star who rose to almost instant musical fame in 2021. I would say that even though I don't know much about Olivia Rodrigo, I have heard the name, and I do know that she is quite popular, especially with the younger kids. I guess she is quite popular with them. Yeah, and we have this word wisdom, which is our noun, and it's basically the knowledge and experience one can have about a topic. So, for example, there was a lot of wisdom behind my mother's advice. So wisdom could really be, a lot of people could have wisdom. It doesn't necessarily mean an old person is telling a young person about something. So just like Olivia Rodrigo, she had this nugget of wisdom, something that is very profound, especially for someone who is quite young.
That's right. Okay, let's get back to the article. Making it big at such a young age was a shock to the artist. So we say making it big. To make it big means to sort of become successful and even more so become famous.
Yeah.
Successfully famous.
Yeah, exactly.
However, it also gave her a chance to tell stories that explore who she is and resonate with people around the world. Okay, in there we have another word, resonate. And so to resonate means to connect with the emotions of other people or to feel a shared emotional experience. So when people hear Olivia Rodrigo's music, they can really identifying with what she's feeling when she sings, and they feel that they can share the same feelings that she has and talks about in her songs.
Yeah, especially when we watch TVs and movies or see a picture even. We all have different things that really resonate with us because we are all individuals and each person can resonate with different things. And it just means something that really touches our hearts. So continuing on, born and raised in California, Rodrigo started acting as a child. She appeared in Disney shows like Bizaardvark and High School Musical, the series, which I know that High School Musical was a Disney movie about them doing a musical.
It was a series of Disney movies.
Yes, 3, I think. And then this new show, it's a newer generation who brought back High School Musical, the musical, but it was a show.
Okay.
So if you can understand that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't aware of either of these shows that Olivia Rodrigo, I find that name hard to say.
Yeah, it's a tongue twister.
Olivia Rodrigo. So I never heard of Bizaardvark or
me neither, yeah.
High School Musical, the series.
Yeah, I haven't seen either of them, but I have seen the original High School Musical. So maybe this is a sign that we should maybe check these 2 shows out.
Yeah, if I guess I want to,
dive into her.
I want to rejuvenate my youth. I want to become younger again.
Okay.
So maybe I should start watching these young people TV shows and listening to young people music like that of Olivia Rodrigo.
Well, you'll be very popular with your nephews and nieces. So let's take a break to see what we can learn about Olivia Rodrigo next.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。这次要介绍的人物是 Olivia Rodrigo， 奥利维亚·罗德里戈。那课文一开始引用这一位词曲创作歌手的话，他说啊，每一天都是更加了解自己的机会。这一句睿智的话适用于每个人，不过对于 Olivia Rodrigo 来说更是如此。他在2021年几乎是一夕成名，那这么年轻就功成名就，对他而言是一件很令人震惊的事情。不过这也让他有机会可以跟世界各地的人们分享故事，产生共鸣。好，单字 wisdom 它表示智慧或是明智，它是不可数名词。Winnie 老师这时候有说 a nugget of wisdom 指的是至理名言，其中这个 nugget 在这边不是指鸡块哦，它是指宝贵的资讯。好，那老师还有用到 profound P-R-O-F-O-U-N-D profound 它可以形容深刻的、深奥的或是强烈的。那课文提到 Olivia Rodrigo， 她从小就开始演戏，有演过一些迪士尼节目。Matt 老师开玩笑说，他想要开始接触年轻人喜欢的节目跟音乐来重返青春。老师用到 rejuvenate 这个动词 R-E-J-U-V-E-N-A-T-E， 那这个字可以表达使年轻、回春的意思。这边2个重点，我们进入文法时间。我们来看第一个重点是 apply to 的用法。那首先我们可以用 apply to 加名词来表达适用于什么，跟什么有关。apply 在这边它有适用、有关或是涉及的意思，像是 The rules apply to everyone in this company， 这些规则适用于全公司的人。那第二个用法 apply A to B 可以表达把 A 用在 B 上面。apply 在这边它是指使用、运用或者是应用。像老师如果指派作业报告时，也许会对学生说 Try to apply what you've learned to this project， 试着将你所学到的运用在这份报告上。第二个重点是 such 而或 and 加上形容词再加名词，这表示如此什么什么，这样的什么什么。such 在这边表示如此的、这样的。那后面除了接单数可数名词，也可以接复数可数名词或者是不可数名词。那么接单数可数名词时，不定冠词 而或 and 要置于这个形容词的前方哦。像我们说 such a funny video， 就是这么好笑的影片。such beautiful earrings， 如此漂亮的耳环。such nice weather， 这么好的天气。好，那我们造个例句。Molly is such a sweet girl. Molly 真是个贴心的女孩。好，那我们接回到课文中。But her first passion was music, and she began creating her own tunes at age 12. Years later, Rodrigo's first album, Sour, was an immediate success with the song Driver's License, breaking streaming records in its first week. In 2023, she followed up with the album Guts, which strengthened her reputation for powerful emotional tracks. The singer is currently on her Guts World Tour. Being part Filipina, Rodrigo was especially excited for her show in Manila because it marked her first performance in the Philippines. She even set ticket prices at less than $30 to make the concert affordable for more fans.
Welcome back from the break. Before the break, we learned that Olivia Rodrigo, the big pop star sensation that she is, didn't actually start in music. She actually got her start as a Disney Channel actor, a child actor, when she was younger. She was in shows like Bizaardvark and High School Musical, the series.
All right, so let's get back to our article. But her first passion was music, and she began creating her own tunes at age 12.
Well, that's very impressive.
So before acting, she had a passion for music. It was always her first passion, and she began creating her own tunes as young as 12. So a tune is a piece of music. So it can refer to a song or even just a melody or a short piece of music that makes up part of a larger song.
Right.
So you might say, oh, I have a tune stuck in my head, and it might just be a part of a song, or it could be, you know, the sound that you hear when the doors open at a convenience store.
Yes.
That tune could be stuck in your head.
You said it and I already hear it.
Yeah. Okay, so an example sentence, that tune sounds very familiar.
Yeah, so in this case, when we're talking about tunes, we're saying she might have been making some songs or whatever. That's very impressive for 12 years old. Because when I was 12 years old, I think I was just running around in the playground. But for her to be already starting her passions, her interests, that's very impressive. So continuing on with the article, years later, Rodrigo's first album, Sour, was an immediate success with the song Driver's License, breaking streaming records in its first week. And of course, by streaming, we're talking, you know, Spotify or YouTube, all of these like people are listening to this song. And for her first song, like that's really impressive considering she's so young. And so in the song title, Driver's License, this word license is basically a permit or official document that lets you perform a task, and in this case, driving. So when you become a legal driver, you need to get this license, a driver's license. Some places you have to go to school first or perform a certain amount of hours, but you do have to take a test, and then you pass the test in order to get your driver's license. So for example, he planned to start applying for a driver's license. As most of us know, it's a very long process sometimes.
Yeah, and the driver's license is probably the most common license that most people have. So when you just refer to a license or you ask someone, do you have your license? You're probably referring to a driver's license, most likely.
Yes.
Okay, continuing with this article, in 2023, she followed up with the album Guts, which strengthened her reputation for powerful emotional tracks.
So more those songs that aren't as poppy as usual, but more, you know, emotional.
So it's strengthened her reputation. So to strengthen something means to become stronger or to make something stronger. So by putting out these some more powerful emotional tracks, she has strengthened or made her reputation stronger for that. So she, you know, that's not as easy to break. You can't take down that reputation because it is now very strong.
Right, because with Sour, she was already very popular, but this song even farther pushed her popularity up.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have an example sentence. The deal will strengthen ties between the two countries.
Strengthen. Very good. Okay, and reputation. We have this word, our noun, and it basically means the opinion that people will have about someone or something. So in this case, her reputation, which is a lot of people listening to her music, but also viewing her as a pop star, which a lot of people know pop stars are always under the limelight. So for example, the actor is careful not to damage his reputation. And in this case, Olivia is really trying to strengthen her reputation, strengthen her popularity with her music. Continuing on, the singer is currently on her Guts World Tour. Being part Filipina, someone who is of Filipino descent, Rodrigo was especially excited for her show in Manila because it marked her first performance in the Philippines. And I think for her being part Filipino, or Filipina, because she's a girl, that is very emotional for her and very important to her.
Yeah, well, it's great that she gets to perform in Manila, the largest city in the Philippines. So that's great achievement for her. So back to the article, she even set ticket prices at less than $30 to make the concert affordable for more fans.
Wow, that is amazing. You don't hear many celebrities or pop stars, setting their movie tickets or concert tickets to cater to their fans. So you can tell she really cares about them.
Right, that's very impressive. So she could allow really anyone who just has $30 can afford to go watch Olivia Rodrigo in Manila.
Yes. So far, I don't know about you, but I'm quite liking this Olivia Rodrigo, no matter how hard her name is to say.
So she's strengthening her reputation for me in this article just by reading about the things she has done and accomplished.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're pretty excited to learn more about Olivia Rodrigo, but not to fret because we have one more part tomorrow.
And we'll see you then.
刚刚说 Olivia Rodrigo 2021年在乐坛几乎一夕成名 Winnie 老师这时候用到 sensation 来描述她 Sensation 是拼作 S-E-N-S-A-T-I-O-N 它可以表达造成轰动的人事物那这个字也有感觉知觉的意思虽然 Olivia Rodrigo 从小就开始演戏但她最初的热爱是音乐12岁就开始创作自己的歌曲那多年后她的首张专辑一炮而红专辑里面有一首叫Driver's License 就是驾照那他在发行的第一周就打破了串流播放纪录2023年他接着推出专辑 Guts 巩固了他那种擅长诠释情感丰沛的歌曲的名声好来看单字 Tune 它表示歌曲乐曲或是旋律 License 表示执照 Driver's License 就是指驾照只是呢 Olivia 她的这个歌曲这个单曲名称其中少了那一撇好再看到下一个单字是 strengthen 是动词表示巩固强化或是增强 reputation 这个名词则表示名声声誉 Winnie 老师提到明星总是备受大众关注那老师用到 the limelight 是拼作 L-I-M-E-L-I-G-H-T 那这个用法它是表达公众关注的意思好课文接着提到说 Olivia Rodrigo 目前正在进行她的 Guts 世界巡回演唱会那因为她有部分的菲律宾血统所以对于在马尼拉的演出感到特别的兴奋甚至还把票价定在$30以下让更多的歌迷可以负担得起好文中他用到 Filipina 来表达菲律宾女子那 Winnie 老师说的 Filipino 表示菲律宾人这个字也可以形容是菲律宾的或是菲律宾人的老师还有提到 descent 这个名词 D-E-S-C-E-N-T descent 它表示血统或是出身好那这边一个重点我们进入文法时间我们来看这个重点是 follow up 或者是 follow up something 可以表达跟着做继续进行某事那 follow up 可以当及物或者是不及物用之后呢通常会接 with 加名词来说明接续的行动或者是步骤像 Her debut album was a big success and she followed up with another hit album 她的首张专辑大获成功之后又推出了另一张畅销专辑好那么以上今天的讲解同学别走开马上回来哦Every day is an opportunity to learn more about who you are, says singer-songwriter Olivia Rodrigo. Though these words of wisdom apply to us all, they're especially true for the 22-year-old star who rose to almost instant musical fame in 2021. Making it big at such a young age was a shock to the artist. However, it also gave her a chance to tell stories that explore who she is and resonate with people around the world. Born and raised in California, Rodrigo started acting as a child. She appeared in Disney shows like Bizaardvark and High School Musical, the series. But her first passion was music, and she began creating her own tunes at age 12. Years later, Rodrigo's first album, Sour, was an immediate success with the song Driver's License, breaking streaming records in its first week. In 2023, she followed up with the album Guts, which strengthened her reputation for powerful emotional tracks. The singer is currently on her Guts World Tour. Being part Filipina, Rodrigo was especially excited for her show in Manila because it marked her first performance in the Philippines. She even set ticket prices at less than $30 to make the concert affordable for more fans.
Hey Karen, have you finally decided what you want to do this weekend? It's really time to finalize these plans.
I've been thinking about it. Maybe we could go hiking. Or maybe spending the day at the beach? I don't know. What do you think?
You're being really wishy-washy. Do you have a preference?
Well, going hiking would be nice, but spending a day at the beach is nice too. Both options have their perks. I don't know which one I'd enjoy more.
It's really hard to make a decision when you keep changing your mind.
Okay, fine. Let's go hiking. But if the weather is bad, maybe going to the beach would be better? Or we should do something else. I don't know.
Oh no. Hey everyone, today we're discussing the term wishy-washy.
Wishy-washy is an informal term used to describe someone who is indecisive or lacks strong opinions.
Like Karen, when she couldn't choose between two options and kept changing her mind during the skit.
An example would be, you're being wishy-washy. Just pick a movie and let's watch it.
Right. It can also refer to actions or decisions that are not strong or clear. They're feeble and vague.
For example, her answers were wishy-washy. I couldn't understand what her real opinion was.
So remember, it's important to be decisive, especially when it matters. Being wishy-washy can make you miss out on opportunities.
Absolutely, Shane. That's all for today.
Until next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.